Everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the people that's always here, and all newcomers. Welcome. Come
Welcome.
into me and my man World. This is
Yeah.
To the Point podcast. It's your boy She.
Robbie Khan, you know I'm here.
Yes, sir. We on episode 15. We on 15th Street tonight. Everybody with
Yeah.
us? You with us?
Yeah.
You with us? Dig this here, right? The re-up. We gonna re-up, right?
Right.
We was speaking on
The women.
the women leading with they bodies and all that, leading with the coochie instead of leading with some dignity and self-respect in the rap game. Now they
Right.
leading with their body, you know what I mean?
Right.
And
Right.
it's a drastic change. And I get it. It's about paper or whatever the case. It's about women's live. They want to keep up with the men. They want to feel like they on equal playing field and all that. But to me, I'm throwback boy, was raised with some morals and stuff, respect for the women and all that. It looked kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, right.
It looked crazy, and I wouldn't want my daughters doing that. Like, it's one of them, right? The girl Mulatto, or Lotto or something, right?
Uh,
When she was a buck, right? She was on that Jermaine Dupri show when he had the kids,
right.
right? So I remember watching this show. I remember her mom on the joint and all that.
Right.
And I see her now, and it seemed like all that innocence that she had back then
Yeah.
was all the way stripped away, man. And now she out there. She's
You see
selling
what
this.
happens? And that's what happens, man, to our young ladies, man. It's unfortunate that it get tainted that way. You understand? But see, music is a real touchy thing when the wrong hands is touching on it.
Got you.
Because it's so many ways that it can be manipulated to the youth listen to it. So if the wrong people is directing it to go a certain way, it's going to hit the younger people sometimes in a negative way. But that negative way is filling some person's pocket up. And the women in between, when they get grown 30, 40 years later, they're going to get looked at not in a so good way. Especially if they now got granddaughters and grandsons. They all tattooed up. They got tattoos in their butt with all saying this and saying that on it. All them down ladies, they got tattoos, this thing, that thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's sometimes a little bit overboard. Now they're behind the microphone doing that same stuff that they're doing in like bar scenes and go-go bars. You got females who coming from the go-go bar ever to the microphone now.
Yup, I was getting ready to say that. A lot
Some
of them
have a
cross
real
over.
good transition as far as downshipping to a bigger bag of money.
Right.
So sometimes it really don't matter how skillful they are if they willing to rhyme a little bit and shake a little bit. Some girls willing to sell themselves out for that. But it's up to guys like you and me to keep it even, give them the other side that it's still people want to hear some genuine lyrics. I don't gotta see you shake the Watusi for me to buy your music. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to say this here, right? And again, it may be the throwback in me. It may be the throwback in me, right?
Right.
And the morals that was instilled in me, right? But it don't turn me on. Like I'm not a fan, and I'm not knocking a John, but I'm not a fan of that. When they get on, they talking about, all the explicit stuff they be saying in their music, these women these days, and the explicit way they carry is a turn off to me. You feel what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Because it's not classy at all. And it may even be, ear candy. It may be good to hear. They may know how to rap with it, you know what I'm saying? But the videos, the performance, just the way they carrying that joint, selling that sex. I believe they should have a little bit more dignity and self-respect for themselves. You know what I mean? As our
It be
young black
more
queens.
cleaned up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a little dirty. You know what I mean? They be getting a little bit too aggressive with the explicitness of it. You know what I mean? They be going in too deep sometimes with how graphic it can get. Because some of them, all right, let me say it like this.
Wake some to law.
If they can season the lyrics a little bit and tease you with it,
I see you, big homie.
But when they overdo it, and that's the whole hook, is what's in between and what they got on their back. You understand what I'm saying? When they start getting like that, then it's outside of the skill.
Right.
Now, I mean, the form of rapping is a skill. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said on our last episode, some women got both lanes. It ain't their fault they built like that, Shake. They can't help that. You know what I mean? But when they do it in a classy kind of way, and they can present that and not
You gave example. You say Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, Nicki Minaj, she can't help that she got that voluptuous body, so to speak, and she got over-the-top lyrics to go along with it. Little Kim was another one. Little Kim can't help that she was a hot murder rapper, but sometimes she would go over the top, but then she'll get back to real lyrics. Then you got these young girls nowadays, they just stay strictly on over the top stuff. You know what I mean? That's where it gets a little borderline out of here for me. I don't need that.
I'm gonna say this here though, right? I'm glad you mentioned Lil Kim, right? Because I believe in my humble estimation, once again, that she was one of the ones that set that off, right? Selling that explicitness, the woman selling that explicitness in the music, right? And I believe mostly all of these Jones is little Kims now, right? They little Kims, man, right?
On 1 degree, Shay, check it out. Listen what I'm saying real quick, right? Little Kim had this, that these women, young girls nowadays, I don't hear it. Little Kim could hold her own with Biggie Smalls, Jay-Z, Mobb Deep, fucking Raekwon and Ghost and fucking Nas. She can get in the ring with all these sharp lyricists, man, and stand up. And really probably make it past round one, make it probably also past round one, I'm trying to say. She can be around. These women nowadays, like these chicks ain't making it past round one, man.
But I could name a couple that I would say that's right on that same level.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If they can do both,
right?
They can't help that. All right, put it like this.
Because Cardi B, she rock out.
And Cardi B can't help that she built the way she built.
Right.
And I ain't want to say her name exploded like that, but Cardi B come from, I believe, Love and Hip Hop and all that other stuff, and you know, this one, that one, and she danced there and does thing there, right? But now she made it to this level. Oh, that's null and void. She can't help that she's built the way she's built. But if you take a rapper like, what's the girl name? Rod Digger.
Right.
She ain't have the body like that. She wasn't, so she ain't never rhymed like that.
So you trying to make a correlation for?
Look at Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott ain't never rhymed like that. She ain't.
She started saying some little sexual stuff near the mid or end of her jaw.
Yeah, but her videos wasn't showing
Right.
taking it off and.
So let me ask you this while we discussing this, right? Because
Yeah.
it seemed like you alluding to this. This is what I'm trying to get what you saying. You saying that because they got the bodies like that, that is
No,
okay to
not
shoot it and
because.
sell it?
No. I
Okay.
didn't say because. Not because. I said the women that can rap sharp,
Right.
if they're built that way, they can't help that.
Yeah, but they can help selling they built. They ain't gotta be built like that and sell it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with you with that. That's why I said they have to. Some of them have a way of teasing you with it, just like some men got a way of teasing you with it.
Right.
Right? If you got a man rapper who looked a certain way and built a certain way, he's probably going around about the way he looked, the way he built in his rap.
Everybody tap in if
You
y'all
understand what I'm
ain't in. Yeah, I
saying?
see people.
And
Yeah.
that's only because.
Hey, listen, I forgot to tell y'all, point the finger if y'all in the building with us, man. Y'all gotta put them fingers up.
You know what I'm
My
saying?
mistake. When y'all come in, put them
Because
fingers up.
look,
Let me
I
know
see
you
you,
here.
homie, what it do? Yeah, so like certain women is already behind the 8 ball coming into this league. It's a male-dominated league, right? So a woman stepping into the arena,
Yes, sir.
got to
Toe feet.
elbow her space and
The
carve her
cream.
niche. You know what I mean? Then once she get a niche carved, she got to own her spot. Because you got the next woman trying to stab her in the back to get her spot. Women play cat games, man. They don't battle like niggas battle.
Right.
So now you got a woman who can rap and she's built a certain way. Why wouldn't she use that? What I'm saying I don't like is for a woman to use that over the top and they can't rap that well. But they're using their body as an instrument to sell the rap. I'm not buying the rap. I'm buying the explicitness that I'm hearing. How they gonna do this with that? How they gonna slide up on this and ride around the corner on that? You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, right? In some of their defense, right? The ones that as I'm scanning my head,
Yeah.
the ones that's out there that's doing it, I believe all of them can rap. Really. But I don't think we can tell because, well, one of them I seen, she was on a freestyle joint and she was getting out a little bit, Meg the Stallion. I know, I got it. We got ears for it, so I know what I'm hearing. They got cadence, they got flow,
Right.
they got delivery, they got it.
Right.
But is what they filling it in with that's, you know what I mean? That we
Right.
really can't tell, can they get at it?
Right.
Because they're selling is a part of the business they doing. It's obvious.
Right.
And it's big business. They making big money, man.
Yeah,
But
see?
they're
Yeah, see?
compromising some things. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna pat them girls on the back, man. I'm gonna pat them on the back. I'm gonna bring the pom-poms in too. Cause I'm gonna say it like this, man. They're swimming in the pool of bull sharks. And I smell the bull crap. They swimming bull sharks. You understand what I'm saying? So alongside of that,
Yes,
you got
sir.
big killer.
We
women.
heavy in here.
They in the
Everybody
deep
put the fingers, point
So these
to the
women
point. Let me know y'all to the point. Yeah.
is surviving in the areas of the pool or the ocean that they don't even supposed to be in, most of them. And the ones that get there, the ones I'm listening to, is holding their own on certain criteria. They even outdoing some niggas.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I done heard on some joints that I done heard Lil' Kim get out on a couple dudes before. I done heard, I can't say, I done heard I done heard Eve get out on dudes before. I done heard Nicki Minaj get out on dudes a couple times.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, she get out on niggas. Like, I done heard her block some dudes, man. With her
You
flip
think
tongue,
Cardi B get out? You think Cardi B get out?
Cardi B can rhyme, but she don't do that for me like that. But I give her, out of them new artists, she definitely got in the top 5 of who I would pick on the coming in, or Cardi B, that be in my rankings. You know what I mean? Because she bring a lot of other shit to the table. You know what I mean? She's an entertainer. She can rhyme. People want to see what she's wearing. She's a whole different, you know what I mean? Some people got more than just rap, man. So it makes for bigger things. They start going to different levels of the game, like.
Right. Well, for some apparent reason, and we know what the reason is, because like somebody said it in the last episode, sex, drugs, and murder seem to sell the most, man.
It always do.
Seem to sell the most, you know what I mean? So,
right. And you wonder why.
What it is pick your poison, man. Because like I said about the boys, I'm gonna keep it real with the dudes, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep it real with the girls, like I said about the dudes. As much as I don't want to be an advocate of them certain lifestyles of being propagated through our music, right?
Right.
For some apparent reason, I like that music the most too.
Right.
It's crazy. Like I like to listen to that music and sing along with that music more than you know, a Rhapsody or one of them girls that, you know, and I like them. It's just like a dude, like I really love like the J. Cole boys and all that.
Right.
Really love them. They really entertaining to me.
Right.
But when I hear, you know, a Jay-Z next to him,
right,
or I'm going that way.
Right. Right.
Automatically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Right. But let me ask you something while we on this here, right? We're gonna get to let me ask you something, but let me ask you something.
Right.
What do you think that is? What is that's all about? Because most of these dudes are sharp razor blades, man. I'm
saying again.
You're walking away near 1,000 stitches fucking with these dudes, man. You never even know you cut up.
Yup.
Right? But what is that thing that makes you want to go extra stage left? When you hear Jay-Z, you hear Kiss, you hear Beanie Siegel, one of these rappers.
Like I said.
You hear Kendrick Lamar, you hear Mos Def, or you hear Common Sense.
Like I said, it's really.
Because
like
Mos Def, my man, Shay. Like, that's my guy.
Listen, I just listened to a whole 16 from Tyreek again from Black Thought the other day, right? On TikTok. They talk about rate the bars. I sit there in zone, right?
Right.
And by the time he got 8 bars in, I said to myself again, he is the top rapper ever.
Who that?
Black Thought.
Oh, you heard that?
He's the best rapper ever, man.
Damn.
I would challenge anybody with that. As if you want to strip it down to rap.
Right.
He's the best rapper I ever heard in my life.
Biggie Smalls gave me that.
I'm going to keep it real with you, yo.
Biggie Smalls said that, man.
That
Biggie
boy
Smalls
be crazy about that boy, man. You hear me?
He made words rhyme you think never rhymed before in your life.
Be saying words that half you niggas got to look up in the theses, man. Y'all got to get a thesaurus or something out. And then he mix it in with the street, like you said, Karen. He goofy with it, yo.
He got a hell of a twist, don't he?
Listen.
That's his own personal twist, though. Nobody else don't do that like that.
Right. Hey, yo, they thirsty. Everybody ready to drink, man?
Oh, yeah, right. Damn, man. I got a cold beverage around somewhere, man.
Talk to me.
I got a cold beverage, man. You know that boy, King Erner.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The
I
boy
like
Erner.
King Ernest and
Yeah,
some, you know, sometimes, you
no,
know.
no, no. I'm riding with Erner, man. I fucks with him on this tip here, right?
Sometimes I like what he
Nah,
pumped
man.
because he pumped that exposing the rat joint and all that, you know.
Yeah, right. See, I'm gonna tell you why I'm saluting him right here, right now, right? Because there's some things going on around. I don't know if people heard or not, but I'm gonna shout it out. My young boy Meek Mill, right? Like our boy Ernest says, I like what he say this. His honor was in jeopardy, man.
Right.
The boy, what's the boy name? The boy game manager boy.
Wack 100.
Yeah, the boy 100, not Wack. I mean, it is Wack. My bad. He Wack 100. Yeah, he got the right name for himself, right? Cause he be pumping. It's like he got no brakes. You understand what I'm saying? And the boy King Erner, I mean, told him, I mean, what you talking about? You want to give my young boy fair when he weigh 160 pounds? You weigh 240. I weigh about, I guess the Erner weigh about 210, 220. Like, come on, man, line up with
So
me.
you said he trying to rumble the ball?
Yeah, he called him out for fair one, man. Ernest said, man, line it up, man. He talking about, man, leave my man alone. You want the boy Wack 100 say he want to swab. That's the way he said. He said
Yeah,
he want
because
to
I'm
swab.
gonna tell you something, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say a couple things. I'm gonna go head first. I'm gonna go business level first, right? Business and media level. I'm gonna say this here, right? The thing now is let's box in the ring, right?
right,
Because the boxing in the ring is the money maker
right.
for these guys.
They get a
You see the,
pay-per-view
the
joint on
Logan
its crack,
Paul, the Logan Pauls and all them dudes set the pace for that.
right?
So now everybody trying to get in that ring with somebody to get a bag.
They trying to get that
That's what
pay-per-view
the
money,
angle
check.
is, right?
You hear me?
Say it again.
They trying to get that pay-per-view check.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at him.
I'm talking about.
Now on a personal level, right? On a personal vibe, zero into the situation. He calling main man Wack out, right? And
Right.
Wack ain't giving up the same energy as he be giving up on
You know what he told
dudes.
that boy, man?
Huh?
He told that boy he wanted to give his. He said he want to fight his mom tonsils with his Johnson, man.
That's some disrespectful stuff, man.
What kind of stuff is that to say to somebody, man? He called you out for a fair one, man.
That's
That
some
let me know right
disrespectful
there.
stuff.
That let me know right there and there, right? That boy Wack is a nut ass dude. He's a nut ass bitch ass nigga, man. I'm
Woo!
gonna say
You
that. I'm
going
gonna say
like
it
that, yo?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like that, Shake. Because
Wow.
how you say something like that about somebody's mother who's saying, I want a fair one? I grew up in the streets, dog. Anybody mom got nothing to do with me, you wanting to fight you wanting to fight me? That's some 3-year-old stuff, man. That's some real bitch ass shit, man. Real rap. I mean, I'm wrong, but call it like it is.
Oh, I'm gonna say this here, right? You know, I don't know them cats, right? But what they selling some of the time with dudes selling, that's the only thing I can judge, right?
Right.
So I'm not too fond of how main man move either. He not my type of dude.
Right.
I believe he got in the rule book of gangsters, right?
Right.
One of the top 10 rules is this, right?
Right.
And this is something I learned coming up around real folks. You can't have picks.
Right.
You can't go hard on this one because you smelling around and you smell some timid and all that. And you go hard on that timid, but then the guy that's matching your energy, you ain't going the same hard. You got picks. And that's what I get from Main.
Right.
And
Right.
I always learned that if you got picks, you really a nut.
Right.
Because your picks shouldn't be like that. It should be on morals and principles how you pick your battles.
Right.
Not on who tough and who not.
Right. You know what I'm talking about?
So he's suspect to me in that sense.
And
You
to
feel
me,
what I'm talking about?
and to me, right, on some real rap, that's bitch type shit. That's female type shit, I'm saying. Not that he's a bitch, he's a pussy, he won't do this, or somebody catch sleep and luncheon, he liable cut a nigga head off, throw it down the zooey hole. I don't know a boy back around like that.
Right.
I'm saying that's a bitch type, that's some girly type shit that girls do. You know what I mean? That ain't no man shit.
Right.
All right, you want to rumble? All right, we gonna rumble.
Right.
After school, 3 o'clock, you gonna black both my eyes and blade. Remember the joint, 3 o'clock, nigga? Yeah. I mean, we gonna rumble, line it up. Let's have it.
But I'm gonna be honest. I would like to see a few of them dudes get in the ring because I get tired of them dudes wolfing on this internet, and I don't really get to see no results. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? You know how back in they had the celebrity boxing matches with the cartoon type dudes.
Yeah.
Remember them? But no, I mean, they had the real people fighting, and then when the people get knocked out, they have like cartoons punching somebody like that, right?
Right.
What I'm talking about now, you talking about a real pay-per-view rumble.
Right.
I'd love to see that, man.
But they don't be getting that.
I'd
I'm
love
gonna
to
tell
see
you
somebody in
something,
their
right?
back pocket, man. Because guess what? That'd be funny as a mug, man. Somebody in their back pocket talking crazy.
Yeah, they be teasing with that joint, right? They be like peeking them with it. I'm gonna rumble this one supposed to be set up for that. And I never seen them joints materialize. So now I'm starting to think it's all media.
It's all
Like,
cat.
you know, it's all cat. Yeah, they just about something with this media and some paper or something.
No, I think.
See, I got a hard time. I'm gonna have a hard time in this game that I'm in now, right?
Right.
Because I'm gonna have a hard time complying with a lot of this fake stuff. A lot of this fake stuff I ain't incorporate. I be like the boys be on Clubhouse, right?
Right.
That's another joint I can't understand, right?
Right.
Because it'd be a bunch of men, then it'd be a bunch of guys so-called gangster, right? But they on the jack. They on the jack, and we used to call these boys phone gangsters.
You know what I'm talking about?
They on the jack going hard.
Right.
And they got labels where they from as gangsters. And I be saying to myself, like, you know, with certain joints that I grew up I was bred a certain way, man.
Talking about?
I heard when I was coming up, women argue, men take action. These niggas like a bunch of cackling hens. They on the jack going back and forth. And again, it's a monetary gain. It's about money. But I can't do all that. I can't do that corny ass fake stuff, man.
Listen, right? You know how we do, man. We strips the fat off, man.
Right.
Them people in them rooms, right? They hiding behind the fact that you can't reach out and touch nobody like that. So you can say what you want to say behind the microphone, the phone, the Bell Atlantic.
No, but these cats be
AT&T,
moving around, Kai.
the Sprint.
They be moving around. They
Yeah,
got
but
money.
no, anybody can get on the plane and see I meet you in Detroit and I see you in Atlanta and all like that. And we bumping in the airport. There's 100 security guard there that's working and all. Yeah, all that happens. But when you're on the phone and you're in Clubhouse, you ain't reached out and touched somebody right that very minute when they say what they say. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
So
a whack
people say a lot of little wacky to do stuff.
That's a whack joint to me, yo.
And a lot of people ain't capable of being able to even defend their own self for some of the things they say.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
KD the trainer said Wack a clown. Hey,
some things, you know what I mean, you have to be mindful, you know. But then you got some people just you know what I'm saying, for the sake of whatever, they be on go all the time.
And I don't pump the go. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want these guys back killing each other. But what I don't want is don't even do the stuff that lead up to that. That's the corny part. With the arguing back and forth,
right?
Disrespectful amongst men,
right?
And then
see,
it ain't, you know, like it's respectful to say let's come in the ring and fight for some paper. I like that.
Right. See,
but it be too
that's
over the
honorable.
top.
I like that boy word, man. That's honorable, man. You know why? Because at the end of the day, the loser and the winner both make some money, man. And both go home and hug their babies and kiss their wife goodnight, man.
Yeah.
You
So,
understand what I'm saying?
It's like, what is it, like a wrestling, like wrestlers? You know how the wrestlers over pumping, here, I'm gonna do this and that. This thing starting to be like
internet,
wrestling.
Listen, this whole internet thing
is wrestling.
First of all, this is what happened. Let me explain to you real quick. This is what happened, man. Hip hop took a major detour, stage left, look behind, presto changeo type shit, and now hip hop is part wrestling. You understand? You got dudes in hip hop that
they on a wrestler tip.
You know what I mean? They like on some wrestling.
Hogan and
type
Flair and all these niggas,
yeah,
right?
You understand what I'm saying? You got dudes emulating Ric Flair, talking woo and all that stuff, man. It's crazy, right?
Man, I gotta stay in my real pocket. I gotta stay in my real pocket, yo. That's bottom line news, man.
Jake, that's now spilling over into the internet, man. You got all these people who don't got nothing to do with themselves, don't know nothing about the A, B's, and C's, don't know where the birds and bees meet at, none of that. They don't know none of that, right? Yeah. But they on here pumping their muscles like they He-Man strong and all that.
And the jokers it's entertainment. It's entertaining too. A lot of people be tapped into this, man.
It's entertainment, man. You understand? These people is going to the extremes, though. I be seeing on my timeline all kind of crazy.
They throwing memes up.
We live in, man. These people they have. My wife say use this different word. They have mentally challenged, man.
Yeah.
They mentally challenged out here, man.
They mentally challenged.
Doing, man, for some likes and some attention, man.
Right.
But what I want to do, I want to stick to the point, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the point I'm trying to get is, my highlighting point is, man, the boy King Erna is really addressing the matter for the boy Meek Mills, and I respect that. Because I always been a guy like this coming up. If anybody know me, they know that I ain't no gangster, none of that. And motherfuckers label me that because they thought that about me. You understand? But I am, as I'm a defender. You know what I mean? And anybody been around me, been less or not as strong, and somebody ever try to take advantage of them, I'm stepping up. That's the way I am.
Yup.
I ain't let nobody that rock out with me get
taken advantage of.
Ain't nobody taking nothing from nobody, none of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not in my circumference, not my 16 inches of room and space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And due to those factors and moving off principles and basic shit, what's right and what's wrong, I'm standing up for that.
Right.
And of course, you know, I'm defending my wife, my family, my kids, my mother.
Right.
Till I'm dead.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you my highlighting point, and that's a good point. And on this isolated issue, and if that's what's motivate, that's his motivation, I back that play.
He put it out there like that.
I back that play, but
you know
I don't back all his play and everything, but I back that play. I don't back his play and everything.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But I see some Jones I do, like when he went at the boy Al Poe, I was backing that play. But I don't back his play in anything.
Right. Right.
But them isolated Jones, some Jones I pick my spots where I don't know him personally.
Right.
All the way aligned, and I'm not shooting him down, and I'm not bigging him all the way up because I don't know him.
Right.
But from, like I said, from what they selling this stuff. Yo, Sadiq, I back certain joints that's on those morals and principles joints that's relatable to me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, you know, with that being said, right, let me ask you a question, Kyle.
What's up, homie?
Let me ask you a question. This is a deep one, too. This ain't no skim joint. Let me ask you a question, man.
What's up?
And everybody, I want y'all to be in with this, because this is a real heavy one. How do you feel, right? What's your true sentiments about the rappers pumping through the music, our folks pumping through the music real heavy, been doing it for some time now, the opioid abuse, and they pumping it through all the way through the hoods, and got our youth turning to young junkies, man. Because these guys, no matter how much they say, I ain't no role model and this and that, be a bunch of crap. You know that you in the public eye. You know that you're influential to your folks in your community. You know you're influential to the youth. You're supposed to be setting some type of example by your position.
Right.
And this is the way y'all want to do it. Y'all want to destroy our folks, make them think it's cool to take perk 30s and all this shit all the time. And we know that shit ain't cool.
Right.
Everything, the murder, but I want to zero in on that.
Right.
The opioid joint, they've been pumping. The nigga Future been pumping it for years. Niggas been pumping it.
Right.
And some of the rappers got so hooked up on it, them niggas was walking zombies, then some of them shook back out of it. Damn, my God was caught up.
Right.
Some still caught up, some don't make it out. Some people died, rappers and all.
Right.
And they still pumping that joint. That joint's not cool, man.
No.
How you feel about that, yo?
Honestly, man, this is the issue that I'm surprised nobody else never hit head on head yet. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is one that touched everybody in hip hop. Everybody.
Right.
Especially if you come from our culture that's really the driving part of hip hop. First of all, I'm going to say this. If you are of African descent of any kind, any part of Africa, if you got any descendants from any part of Africa, Africa is a big continent. I believe it's the biggest continent. I think Asia was bigger shape.
I don't know.
I believe Africa is the continent of its own. Anyway, that being said, my highlighting point is this. Africans, Americans, and Africans in general, we are the flavor of the earth. We bring the seasoning here. So if we are the seasoning here already, why are we now polluting ourselves with narcotics, thinking that's adding more flavor to our season that we got naturally? You know what I mean? We're being fooled, and then we're feeding ourselves our own poison. You understand what I'm saying? If anything, why we ain't just making the money off of the poison? We're going to feed the poison to our babies through the music. So now we're not selling it to them hand to hand. We're directing them to go get this stuff through the music. You don't think our babies listen to Pop 30 and Pop a Perk?
Yeah, that shit ain't cool,
So listen, right? Let's think back not too long ago. The boy Juice WRLD just rocked out. Passed away, may rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. And it was a false narrative out there the whole time till this man came up and couraged up and told the truth.
You understand what I'm
That
saying?
wasn't no running from no dumping nothing on from no police on a plane, Joint. He just
I'm
was
saying
always in habit of taking all them pills, man.
being
He was hooked
stupid
on them
high,
pills and he died, man.
and it's a trickle down effect. What the people don't realize is that tune in close because I be touching little shit and I said, listen up. And I'm gonna say it again. Shit runs downhill. So if somebody's at the top and taking a poop, it's gonna hit everybody underneath them. And the dribbles gonna touch the people at the very last and the very bottom. And none dribbles might be the cause of somebody dying. You understand what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
gotta be mindful, especially these people with these big stages, these big platforms, these signed artists, because that's not really what's selling the music. How you drink, serve, and how you be high is not what somebody liking about your music. They like the way your rhyme flow is. So you can fit the same way you fill those gaps in with I drink this and wake up to that, the pancakes and syrup with this, the eggs and toast with that. No. You know what I mean? There's other ways of being creative without poisoning our people with the negativity. You know what I mean? Like I said, we can sprinkle it in because we're colorful and we got the flavor. And we're seeing this and we're watching it. And some of us may have to embark on some stages of life on some negative things, but we don't have to ride that way of life forever. You understand what I'm saying? And then to the ones who's not doing that. Because everybody ain't pumping syrup and pills and drugs and this and that. The ones who not doing that, it's time for y'all to come together and promote what you're not doing. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm talking to the Kendrick
100.
Lamar's and the J. Cole's, and them dudes don't really talk too much about being high on the set and, you know what I mean, getting weeded and all that. They don't really go too much like that.
They the
But
less palatable though to the people. They the less like when you ask the youngins who they prefer to listen to, it ain't J. Cole.
yeah, right? They prefer to listen to the guys who talking about the drugs, the guns, the
Right.
sex, yeah, right? But I'm suggesting this. The ones who don't rap about the sex, the drugs, the yeah, how about they rap about the sex, the drugs, the yeah,
And
and
the
the way they
negative
rap?
to put the real rap out there on it.
Yeah, you
Right.
get what I'm saying? Because they got the flow. Now, if they start dressing that flow up with some of the street shit and directing people away from that instead of directing them to that, you get what I'm saying? And start putting the X on all that stuff because the end result, what happens is death, pain. Everybody ain't ready for that, man. Everybody ain't ready for death to snatch someone while you sleep. When you pick your phone up, death is on the other end of the phone call. You understand what I'm saying? Some people go to get their kids from school, and by the time they get home, death's at their doorstep. Or somebody go and get shopping, and they get a phone call that somebody got shot. You understand what I'm saying? Death hit me on the phone call, and I'm here to tell y'all, man, it's a very hard taste. It's a very sour milk taste in my mouth. And Jamila Rahimullah
Rahimullah.
fell victim to some of the stuff that these rappers promote in their music. You know what I'm saying? And it's all, I believe, a lot of people is out to have a good time and, you know, they want to enjoy themselves. They doing what they do in the week, working, they want to let the hair down, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying? But Death is a thief in the night, man. And that's one thing I had no picks. You know, and I told my daughter a million times, Shay, don't play giveaway. Shay, you know some of my catch sayings already, Shay.
Yes, sir.
My joint is watch for the hook. Don't play giveaway. You can stop that. These are some of my basic. If anybody say that, they probably got it from me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm real smart. These are my catch sayings that we know he probably gonna say that sooner or later. And I tell my daughter, like I tell my wife, I tell my mother, I tell my grandkids, don't play giveaway and watch for the hook. You understand what I'm saying? And unfortunately, my daughter didn't watch for the hook. You understand what I'm saying? And I want the people out there to listen up and watch for the hook. Because them streets, they took my daughter as they took a piece of my heart, man. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a very touchy issue, and I never opened this Pandora box up before to nobody other than my wife and my mother. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm giving it to y'all as closer to the edge as I can go without me falling in. And I can't allow myself to let y'all see me fall in, but I'm going to get close to the edge as possible, right? I have never been connected to anyone as so close and direct, right? I begged and I prayed to Allah to give me a baby, right? And her mother said at the time, she ain't want no kids. I'm done. I got my this. I don't want no more kids. I'm like, nah, if you have this baby for me, I'm going to make your life change around. I'm going to turn them in, worry about nothing. Mine, you, and yours, and mine, and yours and mine going to be straight from head to duration. You understand what I'm saying? You know Angie Shake?
Yes, sir. Grew up with Angie, yo. Diamond Street.
Yeah, Diamond Street. You understand what I'm saying? And she was, she had Jamila Rahimullah. July 9th, 1993.
Rahimullah.
You know what I mean? I never forget the day, right? I'm sitting down 24th Street somewhere. I get a phone call. My water broke. I'm like, oh, snap. At the time, I ain't have no will or nothing. Right. So I'm calling everybody. I'm calling everybody shooting me down. So I called my man, and he answered the phone. I tell him the situation. He tell me, nigga, why you ain't been calling me? He pound me in the head because I called some nut-ass niggas that I had no business calling, like he said, from the jump street. You understand? So my man Shoe come and get me, scoop me, shoot me to the hospital. You know what I mean? I get there in time for Jamila to come on home. She here now, bang. Right? Allah gave me a hell of a present. It was a present. Allah said, go your present, man. Right? And I had Jamila for 28 years, Sheikh. And when I say I had her, I had mine.
You know I know that.
Yeah, I'm saying that to you to say to the people.
Yeah.
That if anybody got theirs, any man that got a baby or a child or children, keep yours close to your chest as possible.
Cuz Webster Street, they was 2 years old, her and Najee.
Right.
I used to walk Najee around there in the stroller, and they both be in the stroller while me and you doing us.
Right. Right. Right.
You remember that?
Real rap, nah, man. So that gift was that present I had for 28 years, right? And life versus death is a hell of a fight. You understand what I'm saying? And long as you're living, you're probably going to experience death. But you have to live. Understand what I'm saying? Life and living, You got to really experience life. You got to be connected with your kids is what I'm saying. You got to know your children. Get to know them, talk to them, have dinner, sit down with them, ask them past the mustard, ask them how their day was. You don't know how to tie your shoe yet? Let me teach you. A, B's, and C's. You got to do all that. Walk them through the whole garden and shit, man. You got to teach the whole. My grandfather had an awesome set of tools, man. And I know he kept a hammer in the toolbox. That's a whole nother story. But he had an awesome set of tools. And he showed me how to use the tools of life. That's our job as men, to be connected to our kids, because the gift that Allah gave me was Jamila. And at 28 years, man, you understand what I'm saying? Allah said, you enjoyed this gift, and I want her around me. And I hope she's in the highest rank.
Ameen.
You know what I mean? When that day starts back,
Ameen,
I hope she's sitting right up front.
Ameen, Ya Rab.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And for the people, man, put them points up. If you out there with us tonight, man, let me hear some real feedback on some questions, because I know it ain't, I'm not the only one who the boogeyman then touched. You understand what I'm saying? I know just in the last 2-3 years, I done knew about at least 20 people, man.
Yeah, this stuff.
Passed away off ODing. And if I go back 10 years, I run out of hands and toes, man. You understand what I'm saying? This thing is a pandemic in our community. First of all, it started in the white communities. Let me tell you how slick this game they play is, man. They sent this stuff out as tusses and teases. First of all, black folks never took prescription drugs like that. We might have drunk a little syrup. That might have been the most prescription drugs we did. But in my 53 years of living, until I was 35, I might have knew about 3 people that died from OD. And everybody drunk syrup since I can remember shit. Everybody.
Yeah.
They drunk pancakes and syrup. They talk that shit. That shit started in South Philly.
I'm talking about way back. I know about it.
That shit started in South Philly, 20th and Titan.
You're right. Halima said they need to take it off the market, 100.
Right. But what I'm saying is back then, and there was heavy drinkers. I'm talking about heavy drinkers. I got 2 of the heavy drinkers in my family of all time. I'm talking my aunt used to drink an ape of syrup keeping her back pocket way back in 78, maybe like 84. She was drinking. That's when they went to the Tumanols and the big horse pills. What's the Jones called? The Zeppelin pills. The horse Jones.
You talking about USVs?
Yeah, yup.
Yeah, the white chalk, the chalk.
Yeah, yup.
They should call them chalk.
Yeah, right. All them joints, right? So, people wasn't dying like that back then.
Far and between.
No, they got that fentanyl now, Shake. You know what I mean?
Some bullshit.
They got that fentanyl, man. They hitting the shit with fentanyl. And people who don't know what they doing. And people ODing on fentanyl, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's wiping our people out. I'm here to shout at them, man. We got to do better, man.
But the rappers got to stop pumping that shit too, yo. Because the more we shout and the more they shout, some of their voices a little stronger because they got the influence.
Yeah, but they ain't got this here. They don't know what they doing, right? So a lot of them need to be guided. You know what I mean? So if I see somebody going left and they need to be going right, I have a way of directing the person without making them or telling them or nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? This is basically a mere suggestion because our people is your people. My people is our people. And I want the best for all of us. And I hope and I believe you want the same thing. You know what I mean? This is just what I think. I think the music that a lot of us are doing and okaying is being a negative backlash on our young. You understand? I would go at them like that.
It's tearing them apart, yo.
No, I'm not. Say it again. I hate you.
I said it's tearing them apart.
Yeah, you
And it's
understand what I'm
sneak
saying?
attacking them. It's sneak attacking them.
It's killing them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Our kids is dying, man. I'm telling you, the shit falls downhill. And if somebody got the runs, it's really bad, man. You understand what I'm saying? It spreads like a cancer. You understand what I'm
This
saying?
narrative gotta be changed, y'all.
Yeah,
Everybody in here, man.
that's what we doing. That's what
This
we
narrative
doing,
gotta
Shay.
change.
You know what I mean?
And we
And dig
can't be
this. I'm gonna tell you like
scared
this.
to say it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I like them murder rappers too that talk about the bang them up, shoot them up. You know what I mean? But see how you said the boy Black Thought talk about it? He give you a picture of it. He give you the whole horror story of it. He just don't glorify it. No, he glorify. He touch on the good side. He really give you a picture of the bad shit.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
We got 2 minutes, man.
Yeah, where we at with it,
I
man?
want to say this. We got a minute and 30 seconds. I want to say this. That was a real heartfelt joint, man. And I really feel that, man. Because you know my niece, man. You know, that's my niece, yo.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the youngest need to hear this. They need to pass this. This need to become the narrative, man. Leave that bullshit alone.
Yeah, right.
It's killing us, man.
Yeah,
And I
right.
don't give a damn about the nigga who future, past, present, who's saying it on the mic, whoever's doing pumping it. Wake up out that world. You got your oils right here
Stop
that can touch you.
sleepwalking, man. Don't fall asleep. Watch for the hook. And don't play giveaway, man. We have one life to be great at. Let's get great, man.
We gotta sign off
man.
now, right? But listen.
Hold on, dig this. Jamila left me my grandson, Josh Sim, man.
It's about to go off, Con.
And we giving everything I got to him, man.
Yup.
We to the point, 267.
Listen, we gonna sign off. We back at it, but lay with that one, y'all. That was a heavy one tonight, man. Big up to my man for, you know, you showed some real strength, man, with that tonight, man. I appreciate you and I love you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that in front of the world.
Yeah, I love you back.
So we back at it, man. Friday, man. Tap in. To the point. Holla.
Holla back. Sound like.